Welcome to today's Explainer. We're breaking down an absolutely thrilling strategy to fast-track your asset building. We're talking about combining the explosive growth of the FANG Index with the brand new 2026 NISA rules. So, if you're ready to graduate from those slow and steady funds and step up to a calculated, high-reward strategy for early retirement, you are exactly in the right place. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's kick things off with this jaw-dropping number, 2.1 billion yen. Now, according to computer simulations that ran 5,000 different market patterns, this is actually the top 5% result if you just invest 50,000 yen a month into FANG Plus for 30 years. I mean, even the median result lands at a staggering 770 million yen. And the absolute best part, inside a NISA account, every single yen of those gains is completely 100% tax-free. So here is our menu for today to really upgrade your investor skills. We'll cover 1. The amazing FANG Plus. 2. The future driven by AI. 3. The 2026 NISA God revision. 4. The grip you'll need to withstand crashes. And 5. Your dream fire exit strategy.
All right, part 1. The amazing FANG Plus.
FANG Plus really isn't your average index. It's a highly concentrated, equally weighted portfolio of literally the 10 most powerful tech companies driving the entire US market right now. We're talking the heavy hitters: Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google, Apple, Nvidia. By keeping each of these all-stars at roughly a 10% weight, you're basically getting pure, concentrated tech dominance.
And here is exactly why that concentration is a total superpower. If you were to invest your 2.4 million yen NISA growth allowance as a lump sum, and we simulate a somewhat conservative 25% annual return, well, that could become over 68 million yen in just 15 years. Just think about that. A single investment could literally single-handedly solve your retirement concerns.
But wait, I know exactly what you're probably thinking right now. Isn't putting all your hard-earned money into just 10 tech baskets extremely dangerous? Like, what happens if one of them fails, or if their growth just completely stalls out?
Actually, you're safe. It's not like you're just picking 10 random stocks and hoping for the best. The index automatically prunes the weak ones and swaps in the rising stars, like how they recently added Broadcom, for example. So you don't have to sit there manually monitoring these tech giants. The index does all that heavy lifting for you.
Which brings us to part 2, future driven by AI.
Check this out. These 10 FANG Plus companies alone now make up a staggering 40% of the entire S&P 500's market cap. I mean, just 10 years ago, that number was closer to 12%. The market isn't just favoring tech anymore. At this point, the market basically is tech. And these companies aren't just selling you consumer apps anymore. They're building an inescapable global AI infrastructure. Get this. In 2025 alone, they're investing 30 trillion yen into AI. The market actually trusts them so much right now that Microsoft's corporate debt is seen as safer than US government treasuries. Crazy, right? And this whole AI ecosystem requires massive physical resources: data centers, semiconductors, immense power grids, millions of gallons of water. They're quite literally building the physical foundation of our future economy.
Okay, moving on to part 3, the 2026 NISA God revision.
So the crucial point here is this absolutely god-tier change called intra-year switching. Right now, if you sell an asset in your NISA, you're stuck waiting until the next calendar year to reuse that tax-free allowance. But starting in 2026, you can sell an asset and instantly reuse that allowance within the exact same year, up to the 3.6 million yen limit. This is a huge deal. It finally allows you to tactically rebalance your portfolio, like, say, selling some high-flying FANG Plus stocks to buy safer assets without losing that sweet tax advantage.
However, you really need to beware the trap here. With these new rules, the government is actually allowing high-fee monthly dividend funds back into NISA, and they're aimed specifically at seniors. These funds are a major red flag. They often charge over 3% upfront and 2% annually. Worse, they frequently eat away at your actual principal just to pay you that monthly dividend. It's a total illusion of wealth. You absolutely want to stick to standard low-fee index funds and just use a fixed withdrawal strategy instead. Trust me on this one. Let's look at part 4, grip to withstand crashes. We need to talk about the brutal reality of early 2024. Just imagine, you invested a big lump sum. Right away, in January, AI panic hits. By February, tariff fears drop your portfolio by 10%. March brings an 18% correction. And by April, boom, a full 30% crash.
You would be sitting there staring at a 1 million yen loss in just 4 short months.
And during times like that, the news is going to be absolutely terrifying. You'll see headlines screaming that 1,470 trillion yen of corporate value just vanished in 3 days. The fear index will be off the charts, and social media will be convinced that FANG Plus is dead. In those specific moments, your psychological grip strength, your ability to just tune out the panic and hold on for the long term, that is your one and only defense against locking in massive, permanent losses.
Finally, Part 5, your dream FIRE exit strategy.
So what's the end game? Well, the safest exit strategy is converting those highly volatile tech stocks into continuous dividend stocks. We're talking about boring, incredibly stable companies. Companies like Mitsubishi HC Capital, which has literally increased its dividend every single year for 26 years, or Coca-Cola, which has been doing it for nearly 70 years.
Here is the exact roadmap to make it happen. Step 1, endure the roller coaster ride and grow your asset to around 68 million yen using FANG Plus. Step 2, use those new NISA switching rules we talked about to slowly rotate that balance into a diversified portfolio of continuous dividend companies that yield around 6%. And step 3, you are now earning approximately 300,000 yen a month in pure passive income, completely tax-free forever. You've officially achieved FIRE.
Oh, and a really quick pro tip to help you maximize that final portfolio value. Definitely consider the newly released ETF version of FANG Plus. See, the standard mutual fund charges 0.7755% annually, but the ETF charges just 0.605%. Over 30 years on a really large balance, that tiny little fraction of a percent difference will literally save you millions of yen in fees. Just keep an eye on your brokerage's point reward programs, though, because they often don't apply to ETFs.
So, we've looked at the incredible growth potential, the massive AI foundation being built, the new tax rules, and the exact exit strategy to get you to your goals. The only real question left is this: do you have the strategic discipline and the emotional grip strength to harness FANG Plus and build your dream life?